Stop scrolling because this video could save your life. How good is this spot? Well, tonight I'm just out here doing a little solo overnight hike, and I thought I'd take a sec to talk you through a few things that you must bring if you're heading out by yourself to ensure you stay safe. Now, before you even get out on the trail, there's a few things you got to do at home. Plan your route out, have a look at the GPS trails on Google Maps, things like that, and know exactly where you're planning to stay the night. It's important to know how far you have to walk so you know how long it might take to ensure you get there before sundown. The other thing to do is to let someone know when you're leaving, where you're going, and when you're planning to be back. Now that you're prepared for the walk and you've done your pre-prep, the first thing, and probably the most obvious thing to bring, is your water. Now, it's important to have enough water to last you even longer than you're anticipating to be out, just in case of an emergency. So I like to always bring a Camelback, always have about 3 litres in that, plus I chuck a bottle on either side. Regardless of how long I'm going, you always want to overcompensate on your water. The next thing to do is to bring some snacks. Even if you think you're not going to be out there for that long, or you're just doing a day hike, it's always important to bring food, and not just food, but food that's sustainable. So you want some protein, some carbs, some things like that that are going to give you energy, and in a survival situation, they're going to get you through an extra night. The next one, and also one of the most important, is your first aid kit. Never leave home without one of these, because you never know when it might save your life. In the Aussie bush, I also like to bring a snake bite kit. So it's not an absolute necessity, but better safe than sorry in my opinion, so that one always comes with me as well. Next up is some form of map or GPS device. So it's very crucial to know exactly where you're going, which direction you need to head to get to camp or back to safety. So I always make sure I have the trail downloaded on my phone. I have the map saved offline before I go. If you can find yourself a paper map, that's even better. If you are just using the maps on your phone, it's important to have a power bank. So I always bring a little kit with some electronics in it. First and foremost, you have your power bank. Now I know I'll get a few extra charges off my phone if I bring this. And the other thing that's crucial to bring is a head torch. And the power bank can also charge that if you get a rechargeable option, which I recommend. Another thing that I have in the little kit here is just a lighter. It's crucial to have fire in a survival situation for warmth. It also keeps your morale up, so always bring a lighter or some matches. The other thing you want is a rain jacket. If you're going to be out there for longer than anticipated, you always want to be prepared for any weather. So even if the forecast looks good, throw this in there. It can help for wind as well. Given now that we're heading into winter, I bring a little lightweight puffer, which packs down to nothing, weighs absolutely nothing, but if it gets cold at night, that is going to be crucial. Now this one isn't an absolute necessity, but it could really come in handy, and that's the little whistle. If you're lost in the bush overnight and you've got a search party looking for you, they have next to no chance of finding you without some form of audio. So I have actually got this little whistle here on my pack, so that if I'm lost and in trouble and I can hear them searching, all you got to do is give a blow on that, and hopefully they'll be able to hear you. Now, this is my last bit of advice, and it is an absolute must. Never leave home on an overnight hike or even a day hike without one of these, and that is a PLB, or personal locator beacon. You've fallen over, broken your leg, a snake's bitten you, all you have to do is pull this out, push that button, and it's going to alert the authorities immediately. So if you're leaving home on a hike without one of these, it's just irresponsible. Do yourself a favor, get one, and keep it in your kit at all times. Well guys, that's a few safety items that I never leave home without. If you think I've forgotten anything, drop them in the comments, and as always, stay safe out there on the trails.